What's up, guys? Daily here from Steam First, and today I have a review for you for the War of the Vikings. This is a kind of copy paste cookie cutter game that we've seen before with a graphic overhaul. The graphics in this game do look nice. I will give it that as a very big step up. But this game, literally, guys, is a repeat or a copy of the War of the Roses, Mountain Blade Warband, any of the Mountain Blade games. It's basically that combat engine in an online battle game uh, with a Viking twist. That's really the only new thing we have here is the Saxons versus Vikings conflict, which I will give the game that. It is a good conflict. The game plays nice. It runs smooth. However, this combat system is not for me, and I'll go ahead and dive into that right now before we get into anything else, just so we can get that out of the way. Basically, the way the combat system works is when you click that initiates combat, you need to move the mouse in a direction that you'd like to swing, power up the swing, and then let go. So it creates a little, 2 or 3 step process in order to swing the weapon, even one time. And I just really didn't enjoy that. As well as the archery in the game moves you into first person. You'll see that in the gameplay section of this review. That's a little better, but still kind of clunky. It's hard to, aim at what you want to. And there's not a ton of people playing this game. I had a really hard time finding, a server that I was able to stay in because of my ping, as well as have people in it. But we ended up finding one, so we do have some gameplay for you here coming up shortly. But I wanted to go into what the game has to offer, and that is a loadout editor where you can edit your Viking to your specific kind of combat style, and that's it. So once you do that, you hop in game and you play with that person, you get money, and you unlock other customization options. All in all, it's not a deep and technical game. It does have its strong suits and things that it does right, but there's just not enough to the game to really make it a worthwhile purchase for me. But we'll look at the customization options right now. We'll go ahead and customize a warrior. So here we have our warrior. We can choose different types of one-handed swords. They cost the money that's earned through game, and I believe you're given some money when you start out purchasing the game. So you come in here, you buy yourself a weapon. That'll be your primary weapon. Once you have your primary weapon selected, you can move on to your secondary, where you can carry another primary weapon and just have it as a backup, or you can choose to have throwing weapons, bows, spears. So there is some variety to the weapons here, but really other than aesthetic changes, there's not a lot going on around here. I mean, each weapon handles a little bit differently, but not too much. And then you have the Call of Duty style unlockable system where you have to be certain levels to unlock certain weapons. Not really my thing in a game like this. And also the fact that everybody has been playing this game. The people that do play this game, you have to understand, love this combat engine. They love the fidelity that this game brings. And so for me as a new player, I came in here and I just got stomped until I turned level 4 and was able to unlock this customization thing here to show you guys. And even then, I couldn't unlock some of the bigger, better weapons, and I find myself struggling in combat. All the time. So we'll go ahead and take this axe here. We'll purchase it. So now we have an axe and a sword. You can also so we'll purchase a shield for our character, and then there we go. This is the character that we'll spawn with in game. He also has the abilities of 4 perks. These perks enhance the different types of classes there are in the game. You have the melee, which helps us, knock people down or keep our life up. Defensive bonuses, things like that. The utility perk, which allows you to fake death and help your teammates up faster or block better. And then the ranged perks, which allow your marksman to be more accurate and the arrows to do more damage and things of that nature. So the perk system mixed in with this weapon customization system kind of makes like a medieval Call of Duty style kind of gameplay. So the next thing we want to look at are the aesthetics, which we have different types of helmets here. You'll see each faction, Saxons and Vikings, have their own set of helmets. These are really just aesthetic things as well. They have different stripe patterns for their clothing. You see you can unlock all the different tiered clothing here in the game with the money. and the level systems. You have the customizable head, which didn't make a whole lot of sense to me because you spend all of your time in third person view, which so the camera's behind you, so you don't really get to see your head. But I guess, you know, the option being there is nice. You have the option to add a beard, which costs money for some reason, and then different taunts. Then you can taunt your enemy when you go down. And as you can see, each character is different. So you can spend money on your Saxon or your money on your Viking, and then when you go in game, you can take that character into battle. And you can do this a few times. There are a limited number of custom classes. You see there is 6 custom and then 2 extra. Once you hit that level 10 mark, you're able to add more gear and more stuff to your person. So with that all out of the way, guys, that's pretty much all this game is a online combat simulator with the Viking that you build, and we'll show you some of the gameplay now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, so here we have a fresh battle starting. We'll go ahead and pick a skirmisher now so we can show you some of the bow action. So you see here, once you go into the bow mode, you're in first person view. You're able to shoot the bow and control like the pullback. You see the bar filling up. The farther the bar fills up, the harder the shot is. And it's actually quite hard to land shots in this game. There's not a lot of leeway for error, and you really got to kind of know the bow you're using in order to keep that damage consistent. But we're going to go ahead and switch to a melee weapon now and show you the melee side is a little different. So when you click to swing, I'm clicking right now, you see I'm not swinging. I have to move the mouse in a direction that I want my swing to come from, and I'll swing in that direction. So swing right, swing left, swing overhead, swing underhand. It's a very weird system, and it kind of makes combat slow. Like, because I have to run up in here, I've got to click, hold, I've got to wait for the timer to be right. You see that guy just one-shotted me. Like, it's at the point now where people have played the game long enough to where they have some of the best equipment in the game, and you're really just in here not doing much. Like, you're a support character until you've played this game for quite a few hours. But all in all, guys, I didn't personally enjoy the Viking War here. I do like the concept and the idea of what they try to do, but I just really can't get behind this combat engine. And if you guys are the people that like this type of engine, this type of combat, then this game could be for you because it has a ton of good prospect features. Like it does a lot of things the right way. However, for me, I just couldn't get behind it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for more from me and more stuff from Steam First here in the near future. We will see you guys next time.